schedule. Okay.
Alrighty, happy Wednesday, fellow furnitors. I'm Teresa at Rave Home Collection.
And I'm Melissa Teresa with the Rave Home Staging.
It is Wednesday. It is Thrift Haul Wednesday. And leave it to Melissa to Thrift Haul. Good job, girl.
Thanks. And yeah, we have our new technology working. So if you are watching right now, and you can tell us how is sound, how is the video, are you getting an echo, anything like that? Let us know, because we're actually hearing ourselves, which is a little disconcerting.
A little weird, yeah.
So we got to figure out how to fix that for ourselves.
Right.
But we're doing better than we've been doing on the technology side.
That is true. If you can see us, I keep looking at us over here.
Over here, because we can see us here. It's over here.
So
Yeah.
if people think it's weird that we're not paying attention to you, we are. See, I'm talking again. If we're not paying attention to you, we are. We're just paying attention to ourselves more because, you know, we're cute.
And theoretically, and I don't know if it's 100% true, but theoretically, we are also streaming live on YouTube right now.
Woo! YouTube! It's a twofer.
It's a twofer. So
today?
please feel free to put your comments in too. Sue's monitoring the comments for us. So today's Thrift Haul Wednesday. And so yeah, let's just start going through what I thrifted. And some of this, yeah, we've already discussed I might have paid too much money.
Well, that, and I'm noticing the tags on these are from a specific store that I thought I banned you from.
But you know, I'm gonna say one thing I didn't notice about the tags, and it's probably because I didn't have my glasses on the whole time I shopped. Which it's not a good thing. If you need glasses to read,
yeah, you know that whole seeing thing.
Then you probably should have them on when you shop.
Rightfully.
So I paid roughly 99 cents more for everything than I thought I did.
Okay, well, we're going to charge 99 cents more when we go to Solid.
So because, see, that says 99 on there.
Well, it does.
And I just saw the 3, not the 99.
Oh, I got you. You thought it was like $3.
And I got excited about the big number.
Gotcha.
I saw the big number. I didn't see the little number.
Okay, yeah, that's an extra $1.
So that was sneaky on their part.
That really is. And that really is.
And it was very effective.
It's like a super quick way to make a buck.
Literally, because I did not see the extra buck on there. So, yeah, so I paid about $1 more than I needed to on everything. So I paid $3.99, not $3 on this. I paid $3.99, not $3 on this. I do really like this set, though. I'm going to paint this white and distress it. And I think these are actually really lovely, especially kind of for the holidays. I feel like they're
some pumpkins or something.
Yeah, I like them when they have these big plates that they're not just. And if you see them in our store, we have them with pumpkins and lots of other things on them where they're almost just like pedestals versus just strictly candle display
type situations.
I like them.
And you did do some really good candlestick shopping. Yes, Miss Becky.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's get this day going. That's true. Think about that. So we have candlesticks. This is what I'm going to for. Okay, $9.99 for this. That's too much. But it's kind of awesome. It's pretty sturdy and it does look like it's spray painted, but it's a nice good shape. So
yeah, I like the shape. And honestly, I figured I probably didn't pay too much. But in the end, we're gonna make money on it for sure. It's not like we're not gonna make money on it. And to some degree, honestly, the thrift, like I went to our normal thrift haul in San Jose, and that was nothing.
Yeah.
So this was the third thrift of the day, and I was just like, maybe this is I think it's actually the fourth thrift haul place of the day.
I'm just kind of like,
and I'm like, I just have to have stuff. And I do like candlesticks because we sell the heck out of candlesticks. So I think this was, a good batch, and I got some kind of different ones I thought too.
Yeah,
So,
these are nice over here.
yeah. So this was $4.99, not $4.
So are you getting comments about feedback?
Can they hear the feedback?
Hearing feedback.
Okay.
We're gonna work on it. We
We're
promise.
gonna order this, figure it out.
Figure it out.
We will.
Okay.
That's a cute one.
Yeah, so this was also $4.99.
No, $4. Cute. I'm staring at a turkey butt. We just talked about turkey butt. Cute. That's a paper mache little turkey butt. Paid $2.99.
He was
and he's a really cool.
I think I'm gonna put something special on him because
I see transfers in his future. Don't you?
I mean, I wasn't originally thinking transfers would go that way.
He's walking up to you.
He's gonna end it.
Okay. I see a jewelry box here, which we use we're all suckers for jewelry boxes too.
So suckers for jewelry.
$5.99. Awesome drawers. You can put paint, and they sell for tea directly.
Just do your phone here for a minute.
Okay.
All right.
And our dishes, if you turn that off, I don't
Also, Melissa and Solar Trading for $7.99. She's $7.99. She's for resin stores. I would imagine. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm actually. This one's really hard for me to say.
So you can see this. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm gonna hate it.
What's wrong with you right now? Who are you? What the heck are you thinking? Pour some resin in that thing. What was your plan for painting?
Like painting and then maybe doing some kind of a transfer, but like a stencil or some vinyl leather stencil, something on here. More holiday-ish.
I trust the process. And you.
I don't know if it's figured out, but I did buy it. I did buy it with the intention of painting it.
All right. They come through.
They do come through.
All right. I'm just gonna have to trust the process. These they look like they're together, but I just noticed that the bases are different, but they obviously look to be the same with the little leafy. These are iron, metal.
They look like succulents.
Yeah, they do.
So they might be,
Pretty cool.
I mean, honestly, we could probably just clean them up, but I was thinking they might be really pretty in, like especially like green and then just rust a little bit.
Yep.
That was pretty super cute.
$7.99 each. Easily $20 for these. They're huge.
And these were in all different sections of the store and even had different colors of tags. But in my opinion, I really felt like they were like a set.
And you know what? Like we said, you paint all
They came out the same, but with the fluting being very similar.
Yeah. Coloring is, I bet these are all the same. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
But
I think those are all painted up really good as a set for you.
Grab some things here. One more little
Siri mute sound.
It's almost like a faux brass.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's for sure. Yep, that's $4.99. That's right there. A couple more. You and your little caddy. So cute.
I love the caddies, so they do really well.
They do. They're so versatile. Here's the inside of that. And $5.99.
Very short.
Yeah. Super cute. So these are always like some big dollars for sure. They had here, this was like probably a magazine wrap.
Yeah, so I'm getting ready to do a collaboration with the January Vintage Group. We do their coaching for like I coach people in staging, but I haven't ever really tried to do a lot of YouTube and things like that. So I've signed up for the coaching and her group, and we're supposed to be working on a video collaboration. And I'm thinking I'm going to do that with the stencils.
Okay.
And this might be a real good candidate for that.
Yeah, nice flat space. It's a nice shape to like a scallop. And then one more candlestick. We got to get the wheels secured on this table. We're just rolling around here.
Roll it away.
One, too bad there weren't two of these figured out.
I hope so, but you gotta figure out how to get yourself back.
Oh, are we not here anymore? If you can see us, hang tight. I don't think you can though.
Well, we're there.
Okay.
We're not on here.
So you're on there.
I mean,
we're just not seeing yourself. Okay. So you just listen to me while we'll fix that. So here's another candlestick. So it feels all like a resin, I guess, and it's got these cute little, what do you call these things? Little chandelier type sparkly bubble things. Sure, that.
I like bubbles.
It's only $3. $2.99.
$7.99.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, so it's a great deal. It's really heavy. So another one down. What is Miss Sue's little?
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, how did you know it was Miss Sue's little brush? She's already bragged about it.
Yeah, so this is Saga Steel, and it's just like a little aluminum pitcher with a copper inside. This was $7.99. Honestly, it would be real cute, like flower vase or something. I mean, like flowers.
Yeah.
I think this could be a really cute little vase. That's probably what I would use it for. And honestly, it's just clean it up. And probably like $17.99-ish.
I think that's fair. I'm laughing because I'm looking over. Hi. Do you know who that gentleman is?
Hi.
That's our lovely sign guy. Of all the times during the day, all the times you pick the 1 hour. Bless your sweet little heart. Anyway, I'm on live here. So
Yeah.
our sign gentleman is here to help us out.
Yeah, and we have a slight problem with our sign. We're gonna try to use the other, where you going, Sue? Because I was gonna need you.
I gotta go listen to the sound. We're still having some problems.
Oh, you didn't fix it?
I don't know. I'm told that it's still bad.
Oh.
Still a strong echo. Wish more tech savvy so I can help. I wish I was more tech savvy. So
I wish I was
too.
more tech savvy, but I don't even know what tech savvy means.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the problem that we have is that, or one of the problems that we have right now,
Apparently we have a bunch at the moment.
one of them is that our sign is way up there. We're just little people. And so I put a green X on the wall. And, oh, hello.
What did you do?
Sorry
I took it off the
about
thing.
all that.
I took the green X, I put a green X on the wall, and I told Dawn very specifically, and somewhere between Dawn and Anna, the idea of putting the sign centered on the X got lost, and they centered it over the X.
Yeah, which as you can tell is a little high up there.
You can't even see it. So, yeah, so I'm not quite sure what we're doing here now. So
Yes.
we should get to painting. Do we need to move? Should we move out of the way? You're gonna come back? Okay.
Thank
Thanks, sorry.
1 hour. That's it. The 1 hour time. I should have said that. Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't have to waste the trip. Apologize for that.
We gotta talk anyways.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. So we are going to take some tags off and start painting
Yes,
these
we
little
are.
pretties. So we've chosen. It looks like Miss Melissa has chosen. But
So see if you the mics, the wireless mics in the door. See if that helps.
we've got some Dixie Belle product today. We're going with caviar black and cotton white. It's like Melissa's wanting to go neutral, which is cool. So some whites right now. Kind of popping.
Agree, completely. And I did grab a little bit of Stormy Seas because I don't know. I just felt like I wanted something to. Oh, I forgot this little cute
Maybe have
picture.
it.
Oh, I started this cute little picture for not $5.99 too.
How much you can do that? What you tell me?
What?
What we can do?
I wasn't gonna do anything. I was gonna clean it up on the floor.
See, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I just like that. You know, I just like really like.
The one time she doesn't want to use a transfer.
Okay.
I feel you.
I just like it being just like I thought it was just a beautiful, perfect shape.
I
For
feel
me,
you.
love like the all white farmhouse.
It's fine. It's all good.
Okay.
I'm never suggesting another transfer again.
You know I don't believe you.
I know. She does. All right. So, is that like the preference, right? Or we just go
You know,
white,
just black,
whatever.
white, whatever. I think I'm gonna do these extremities though.
I'm seeing this in white, and I'm not a white fan, but now with all this transfer, with all the transfer, I got transfer on right now. With all my, yeah, just like coming through the so. And we are using, what kind of brushes today, Miss Melissa?
We are using cleanup brushes.
And we love, okay, I'm gonna use some of this.
Yeah, so you see what we've done to Teresa.
He broke me. Thank you.
This happened on our live, for those of you who were.
Yeah, who saw me have great acting skills, apparently. I'm telling you, I lifted something and twisted it. I feel like the tendon just went, Heather says I didn't curse or look like I was eating, but
You didn't.
I had no idea. I sitting right next to her. I had no idea. I mean, I knew that you hurt yourself, but I didn't realize that you like hurt yourself.
I went and horse up blush. It was pretty bad, but you know, there's a visual for you. But yeah, it's better. I'm not feeling it all of it yet, but it's fine. It's all good. So I'm gonna hit it for a little while. Yeah, but it's all good. It's paint. This is my good hand. This is my paint hand.
This is why we don't need things like adrenaline rush, because
We really don't. we just need to be chill.
we do. Teresa and I are the most haphazard little injury prone people.
They are.
It's just so sad.
My husband is a stress bucket. Like I came home and he's like, oh my, he's like, I have stress just watching you live. He's like, how have you survived life this long?
I know.
It's all right. I can't help. I mean, I made it. We're fine. Tough
You and your
cookies.
little T-Rex arms.
I know it's a condition, and that's what this did. My arms are shorter and it's a condition with the forearm bone and it makes tendons snap easily, plus with the arthritis. It's just, don't get old. I don't recommend it.
That's probably the best advice you've ever
Right?
given.
I don't recommend it at all.
And in true old people fashion, Sue, Teresa and I sat around lunch discussing all the pain we're in.
We did. It's like we're 75. That's how I feel some days.
And discussing exactly how old do you want to live before it's like on, you know, before when you say, well, it's better than the alternative, and we're like, is it?
I mean,
Is it
some days a nice nap sounds lovely.
a nice forever nap?
Yeah, it sounds like it's not the worst thing, especially when you have pain. But that's all right. It toughens you up. Makes you remember that you are alive. Well,
Oh yeah, I remember.
I remembered quite well.
Yeah.
On Monday, quite well.
I know that I'm a person who is some days thinking, forever nap sounds
Oh,
like.
I mean, there's no pain in that. It's, you know, we're not endorsing any type of thing.
No,
by the way, but
no.
it's like, you know, there's days where you just like, okay, I'm good. I'm good.
But honestly, some days I'm just tired enough that just any kind of nap sounds
Oh,
good.
for sure. I'm bad though. Like Patrick can nap for like 45 minutes during the day and get up rejuvenated. And once I'm out, and I'm a miserable SOB when I get up from my nap.
afterwards.
I'm terrible like that. It just makes me feel like dragging on even more. I'm really bad like that. How's our situation, Miss Sue?
People are saying it's strange, like it sounds like we're underwater. I think a lot of that has to do with just the fact that it's going over the internet. Sometimes you get
No, because when I watch Dion, it doesn't sound like
doesn't
that.
sound like that. What the heck?
Are they saying that is strange? Maybe they're saying we're strange.
Probably a
I
little
would believe that more so.
Probably a little.
So we don't quite have that. So what do you have this headphone here? What's happening with it?
I don't know. I'm trying
Is it
to.
plugged in? Is it on?
It's plugged in. I've got it turned on with the computer.
Okay.
I don't know how it sounds. I have to, back away from her.
Do we have a lot of folks watching right now, Miss Sue?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely delay.
Oh, that sound is from my computer. So you need to be using a mic, not my computer. That sound is from that weirdness is the sound of the mic on my computer. So the mic on my computer is broken. You need to change the mic.
Drop the mic and put another one.
So under sounds, it should give you an option of what mic to choose. If you're using a mic in my computer, it's bad. And you know what? I might be wrong. I think the webcam might actually have a mic because it looks like it has speakers on the side of it.
Were you thinking just white on these, or were you thinking about cleaning them up and just doing them as they are? They're kind of neat. I mean, they're in good shape for what they are, but it's up to you.
I don't know. What do you think?
All right. So you're
I think we
saying
should
it's
start them
going
live.
through. It's going through this.
Okay, but I don't think that's the mic setting. I think the mic setting is through the. I'm gonna think.
If I tell you that it's going through this, I'm looking at the fact that it's going through this.
Okay.
I could try it on this one.
Don't you love technology, people?
No.
Me either. All right, I'm gonna just go to this little fancy one here first.
They-
We can't figure this out while we're alive. So, sorry, you might have to live on Tuesday afternoon, just so that I can tell you that. I think, it'll seem like it was fine. And then we get online. Just watch us, and we'll talk to you a little bit, so you don't have to get. Read the captions, Peter. Yeah, there are.
Really? Let's see how to spell zhuzh properly. I'm gonna watch that back. I'm doing white on this guy too. I'm gonna start him upside down so his little jewels don't get painted.
So what is the headphone there plugged into?
Directly into the computer.
Okay.
I just thought maybe it would work, but I don't think that it's working very well at all.
I think it's supposed to work into the battery packs. And the battery packs are supposed to plug in
I can't plug in the battery pack that connects, it won't fit.
Any
Battery pack
idea
doesn't?
what they're talking about?
That's weird. I know that the one big mic doesn't.
This does not fit. I don't want to push things in here and then break your computer because then you'll get mad at me. Oh, wait, that might have worked.
All right, you guys, it's halfway through the week. It is almost the weekend. What are the plans? We are open, obviously, today, and we are open today through Sunday. Monday. We're here today until 4, and then Thursday, Friday until 4, Saturday 10 to 6, and Sunday again 11 to 4. So come on out. We've got some new things on the floor, new things to put on the floor. We got all kinds of stuff happening. What are you doing with that black one? That's very pretty.
Yeah, and we're
We're in the
in
middle of all kinds of tech stuff.
I know. We are so waiting for furniture in the store.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have a lot of beautiful things. Don't get me wrong. Come and check out what's here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But the getting things on order, it used to be that you could order and it would be in here like a week and a half.
Right.
And now it's like,
Thank you, COVID.
now it's like a month and a half.
Yeah. See, I must have to get it in before you even know
That you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really difficult. So, like I've had several orders out for many weeks now,
Yeah.
and it's a serious struggle as to figure it all out.
Right. And it's because you folks are coming in here and buying us out,
Which we appreciate beyond
love.
words.
Heck yeah.
Beyond words. Is that any better?
I don't know how to find this microphone on here. It doesn't pop up automatically, and I'm not leaving this screen to try and find it in the computer. So right now we're going through the webcam,
Okay.
and it sounds much better than it was through your phone.
Okay, well, there's that at least then.
Yeah, we don't want you hearing us all weird and making it annoying where you turn us off anyway. So
And I promise we will get this figured out. It's just very difficult because we can't seem to do it unless we're live, and
then you guys get to do it with us.
But Melissa and I are just gonna have to be here in the middle of the night when we know nobody's watching.
Uh-huh. That should be more fun if we knew they were watching. An instant blooper reel.
so much of a blooper reel.
As you know, this kind of stuff's gonna make me grumpy, and I'm just gonna start throwing some
No.
words around, some language.
Like, we really want to use this program, and I'm sure it does work as easy as they say if you understand how
Just
the
get
technology
initial
works.
setup, yeah.
And then once your technology is good,
Then you're golden, pony boy.
yeah.
But so far, everybody's been saying it sounds better now, so.
Okay, well, that's good. at
This
least.
webcam seems to be doing its job.
Okay, well, thank
All right,
goodness.
we like that.
I will say this is at least a decent webcam. Yeah, I know the speakers. So I actually bought a laptop to do this, but apparently it didn't have an Ethernet port.
And we need the Ethernet
And we
port
need the
because-
Ethernet port because
Because we all saw what the Wi-Fi looked like.
We are a hot mess around here.
so we ordered another adapter. I guess we bought an adapter, but that adapter
Was the wrong adapter.
was the wrong adapter.
Lovely.
So we're on adapter like number 3 now.
We can adapt all things.
We
You can now.
can adapt.
Yes.
We can adapt, man. We can adapt.
We can totally adapt.
We will get this. I love this color, by the way.
I know.
It
Is that
is a
what we
great
used on
color.
those 2 metal vases or whatever that we did on
Yeah,
the
stormy seas.
Yeah, it's just a
really
neat-
a really nice color. Really love it.
It's just a nice.
So we do have people
gray.
who are watching on YouTube
Woo-hoo!
live
Yay!
today.
Thank you for watching.
Hello, Elaine.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hello, Brian.
We appreciate
Thank you,
you.
thank you.
It's the Monica and Teresa show. Yay! and thanks for including me.
That's awesome. The Monica and Teresa show. I want a nickname. No, I don't. Nope, I don't. Never mind. Nope, I don't.
We
I
can get
don't.
you that.
No. I have plenty of those at home that my husband owns. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. I'm good. I should never open my mouth.
Are you gonna keep all the little dangly bits on that one?
Am I doing what?
Are you keeping the dangly bits on that
I
candlestick?
You know, you make it sound really rude.
I know, and I don't know if she wants the dangly bits on it or not. I'm not a fan of dangly bits, but
I
I'm
love
keeping them
dangly
on
bits.
there. So knowing Melissa probably wants them on there, so
I
I'm
like dangly bits. Thank you
trying
very
not
much.
to. I know you do, so I'm trying not to paint the bits, which is a real bits.
It's
I
a-
must say.
It's a pain in the bits.
It's a pain. Thanks. I'll be here all week. Actually, no, I won't. I'm off after today. Anyway,
I don't know who does your schedule, you.
me. Although this was my last schedule.
So she won't be getting any time off.
Oh, that's our
But-
fearless assistant manager, Heather, who's got the mouth of the freaking South over there.
But how do you manage to take so much time off? I'm
I have
inquiring
2 days
inquiring
off
minds want
normally.
to know.
So I get vacation. I'm taking 2 of those days this week, in addition to 2 days that I normally get off, and I just happen to judge them all together so that they would be consecutive. My dog's getting his little area removed, so I need to be there.
His dangly bits?
His dangling bits, right? They will be dangling no more. Okay, I don't know when this turned into an R-rated show,
When
frankly.
you call them dangly bits.
Yeah, Sue started it.
Oh, that's right.
Sue started it. It's
When
her
she
fault.
called them dangly bits.
It's all your
Oh,
fault.
these people have dirty minds.
Now my dog this morning was, I mean, let's just get right into it. He's hanging out in his dangly bit area, and I'm like, dude, get all you can, because after Friday,
You're gonna be wondering where they
there
went.
no more.
No.
You're gonna be like, whoa, they disappeared.
What happened? Like, is that what they do? They actually, they don't take them off, do they?
It depends.
Or do they just
Some leave the
deflate
empty sacks and
them?
some will
Okay, we
take
went
them
right to the
off.
sack word. Okay, all right. I see where we're at. See, I don't know. I've only
This
had
is
female
scientific.
animals.
This is scientific.
This is science, man. And I've only ever had female puppies and kitties, so I have a son, and I don't want to know what goes on down there. That's not for me. So I don't know what's supposed to
Well,
happen.
he's old enough that he doesn't want you to know what
He
goes on
doesn't.
down
Yeah,
there.
I think he's got it all figured out. He's 22. I'm pretty sure he's good. Oh, he's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
He's totally gonna
He's
kill me.
off today, so
He's off. I doubt he's watching this because he's lame, but I'm sure Heather will not say anything either. I see you over there.
yeah, Heather's gonna go, hey, your mom was
She's
talking
like
about
literally texting him right now, probably.
your mom was talking about your dangly bits home.
We all know how much
Alive.
Jake loves it when we embarrass him. He works in a building full of immature 12-year-old boy women, pretty much. I can't handle this. I do feel like I'm doing this pretty well, one-handed,
Yeah.
and I'm getting some feeling left or back in my thumb a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you just needed
to be
the
back in
right
the saddle
kind of,
again.
Just needed some more. I don't know. That's not I'm moving it, but anyway.
I love the color
Yeah,
of
they're
these.
beautiful.
Really love the color. Can you guys see? Because I can't.
I know. I might need to do a piece of furniture on that.
You know what? Since we're not doing
Color
that,
on this.
I should look to see. I think I can actually get on now. I think.
Okay.
I think.
I'll think
And see what everybody else and see the comments that Sue doesn't.
that she can't quite
What?
get.
I won't
I
be able to
got
listen.
everybody's comments. Are you kidding me?
I know, but you're not sharing them with us.
Well, it's all been about the echo. We don't want to talk about the echo.
No.
People are at home probably spitting their juice out because of the dangly bits.
Oh dear.
No, let's turn that all the way down.
Why is
Oh.
my head down so low? Oh, probably because I was doing this. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like that.
So what kind of paint are you using, Megan wants to know?
Well, Miss Megan, I almost painted my nose to tell you this. We are using Dixie Belle product today. We have
We are.
chosen black and white. So this is the cotton Dixie Belle, and this is caviar. And then we've got our new favorite,
Stormy
Seas, which is a gray.
That's a beautiful gray.
It is. And we've got our Klingon brushes. So yeah, we're just kind of being very, I was going to say basic, but we're more than basic.
We're very
We're
basic
extra.
today.
But
We're extra basic.
We're
today.
extra basic, yeah, pretty much. So yeah, we're
Extra
just kind of
basic today.
neutraling some things up here. And we didn't prep any of this. It's Dixie Belle. It goes right on. I mean, none of these were like super glossy surfaces or anything that really needed any prep. So this paint is fantastic to just stick on to what the heck ever.
You know, I will say that, you know, my little overpay
Your what?
My little overpayment on these, my dollar.
Oh, you're way
My-
overpayment
my-
on that
Your
one. But
extra
anyway.
dollar?
My extra
Mhm.
dollar.
Yeah.
I will say though, one thing about that is when you're doing this for a living, it is better to pay less. Obviously, the less you pay,
You make it in the buy.
you make it in the buy, not the sell typically. But I will say sometimes just having product, especially when there's so little product out there right now.
Yeah, the selection is very slim pickings.
It's very slim. So sometimes, it's all about supply and demand. So sometimes when you don't have that kind of supply, you're going to have to pay a little bit more.
Pay up a
And in the
little.
end, that can transfer well into the sale.
Right.
These are good looking candlesticks.
Yeah, they
So
really
I
are.
do think we will absolutely
You need
make it. Yeah, I do think we will make a good profit. I just don't think it's going to necessarily be what it always is.
Right. But a profit still, nonetheless.
Profit still nonetheless.
Yep.
And there are all kinds of things that we buy knowing that there's even things that we buy that we know we're going to lose money on when we sell it, but we know it'll be a good draw to the store.
And that's
You know,
what we want is repeat.
And we want the repeat
Repeat
customers
offenders.
and they'll come in for that item and then walk out
That
for
was
the other
nice.
things.
Yes. That's what happens.
In retail, we call those loss leaders.
Profit's nice and all, but people watch us for the dangly bits.
Yeah. Oh, we're never gonna live that down.
no.
Never going to live that down.
So worrisome.
Well, the gray dry lighter, usually with Dixie Belle, it doesn't dry
Yeah,
lighter.
that's pretty true to the way it's gonna dry. I feel like it's gonna, it'll matte, of course, because it's wet, how you see it, but it's not gonna get much lighter. And
Yeah.
then,
It's not like DIY paint.
yeah, which I love, but yeah,
It's what the color goes on is very, very similar
yeah,
to what it looks like wet is very, very similar to what it's going to look like dry.
Yep.
And, that's one of the things I really love. As much as I do love DIY paint, I absolutely hate that factor because when I'm painting something, I'm painting it and I want it to look like what I just
know
made
what
it
it's
look
gonna
like.
be. Yeah.
And then when it turns out to be something completely different, it annoys me.
Well, when you get used to your paint, then you get used to the fact that you know it's going to be a little darker.
Well, in
once it-
DIY, you paint it, and it's the color it's going to be ultimately right when you paint it on. But as it dries, and I'm telling you, Bohemian Blue is the craziest for that.
Yeah, it's like
such a
4
different-
shades different.
It's like bright turquoise dry, deep, rich, navy blue wet. And then when you seal it, that's the color, the dark navy blue. It's crazy. As long as you know, but I mean, it's hard for blending purposes to know where you're at with it. I'm
Yeah, that takes skill and experience. for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, I still have some Bohemian Blue DIY paint. I'm painting that little thing just to get rid of it, and that's been sold. It's a color people seem to like, so.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous color.
And Elaine, this gray is so beautiful in person. I'm not even sure the camera's doing it justice.
Yeah, it's stunning.
I think that antebellum blue is very much similar to the Bohemian. don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. It's a little more of the green, but still just that rich, which I'm painting a piece in that color next. And I'm going to keep that piece of color that it is. It's
Okay.
red underneath, and then that dark turquoise, and I'm going to do the antebellum on top and try and distress through and see what that looks like.
Cool.
Let's throw some funk.
Are you cooking yourself?
No, I wasn't quite dry all the way there when I touched it,
Oh, yeah.
and that's all right. I'm distressing it anyway.
You're putting your little black fingerprints all over it, aren't you?
What?
You got little black fingerprints all over it.
No,
don't you?
no, I don't. I just popped off a little piece of paint because of my wet fingerprints. Sandpaper over there?
I
Do I need to get you some?
Miss
Yes,
Sue, if
please.
you don't mind.
You want a
Thank you.
220?
Yes, please. Well, hello, Barbara, and hello, Janine.
Hi,
Thank you for
ladies.
joining us.
Thank you, thank
Thank you,
you.
thank you.
Welcome aboard. Are they on YouTube or on Facebook?
I cannot tell.
And unless
We'll
they say
take you
something, I
however we
cannot
can
tell
get
either.
you.
What?
So unless they say something, I cannot tell either.
That's all right. We'll make it like a
I think they probably are Facebook because I'm watching in the Facebook app.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's my guess. All right. But it is strictly a guess.
Well, again, we'll take y'all however you're wanting to watch us. Works for us.
So that distressed a little more than I wanted it to. And so the answer to that is I've still got all my paint. I'm just gonna go back over some of this brand new sandpaper.
You want a 320?
Brand new sandpaper, super heavy on the grit, apparently, even though it's a 220. Sometimes I think the orbital sandpaper just really, it's a little more gritty. It's a little, I mean, I don't know if it's more gritty. I mean, technically, I suppose the grit is right, but it just seems like, I don't know, it always feels different than when we do just the squares.
Feels much softer.
It does feel much softer. Yeah, I'm gonna just do the squares. I don't know. I'm a fan of the squares. I don't usually grab from the orbital cubby.
Oh, well, it's there.
I do actually, but you're right. It does. It's strippier. It's just a little more.
I'll come back to that center in a minute.
All right, I am going to use the hot gun if you're cool with that.
Yeah. But it is nice if you do this while you're painting. You can go back and if you over distress, you can always go back in and fill it in.
Mhm.
Painting, that's the one best thing I think about painting is that it's almost impossible to screw up because if you don't like what you did, you just go in and change it.
It's just paint. I mean, it's not irreversible. It can be sometimes a little pain in the butt.
Sometimes it can be a pain. Yeah.
Depending on what you're doing. But at the end of the day, it's just paint.
It makes it such a fun hobby because you really can make it your own.
Just totally explore your creativity.
100%. And even though like you and I might use the same colors, you and I, people can often tell the difference between people's work. Or at least I know I can. Like I know several furniture artists that all use the same colors, but I can hands down determine who's who's.
Oh, for sure. And the technique they use. But yeah, a lot of, I would say that that's true.
And that's fun that you can do that still. Just because you're doing it all the same doesn't mean that it's all matchy.
Right. I don't know. I think we're not big fans of matchy anyway.
No, and I'm not even that way in my staging. We kind of just started with, since we've started painting our, hired Nicholas and he's there painting furniture for us. We've kind of given him a palette, like 6 or 8 colors that we want him to work with and paint everything in those 6 to 8 colors.
Right.
That way, when they're used in a house, even if they're very different styles, because the colors all match, it really works and flows together.
It keeps them cohesive.
Hi, Christina. Hi, Myrna.
Hi,
Janine.
ladies. Thank you for watching.
Hi, Jake Thomas.
Uh-oh.
Nuh-uh. Are you being serious?
Hi,
Thank
Jake
God he
Thomas.
wasn't.
We're not talking about you at all, Jake.
We haven't miss a thing.
We haven't
Jacob.
talked about you the entire time, I
No.
promise.
Especially not like 15 minutes in. We did not.
No, we did not. Mm-mm.
No.
And especially is nothing that,
You totally texted him and told him to watch, didn't you? Heather is right here. She's got the guiltiest face ever. Ever. You are so grounded. Wait.
LOL. Oh God, why?
Jake, just let me remind you that you're so cute. And I love you. And Heather no longer works here. So,
Jake, whatever you do, don't watch the replay.
please don't.
And I'm saying this to you as someone who once saved your life in an airport.
Yes, that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. I'm just going to keep this on so I just don't hear anything except the sound of the willing gun.
He's
I'm
got
bored with
this
it.
funny little,
That's his actual face.
His actual
It looks just like his actual face. Oh, sweet Jesus. All right, what am I? I'm stealing your sand to pick it out.
No.
What? No.
I'm just kidding.
So, all right, I'm gonna try and sand one-handed here. I don't have very. There we go. That's better. I think.
He wants to know if it's that bad.
Oh, it is.
I mean,
Just be happy that nobody knows you.
let's just, nobody knows you at all. Somehow a conversation about Stevie's surgery on Friday. Got
That's
blended in to a conversation about
bits and bobs.
in general. Okay.
Dangly bits and bobs.
Oh, it's all over now. See, now you don't have to watch the replay. I'm gonna go into hiding after this. So y'all know. Yeah,
I'm thoroughly enjoying
if you can't find me. Yes.
I can do nothing with my team.
Oh my God.
My
Totally. The inmates have taken over the asylum.
So good.
My team is just
Wonderful. Magic.
Fantabulous. I mean,
They're
Jake will
just-
come in here with a paper bag over his head from now on.
They're
Try not to be
just-
noticed. And I can't say that I blame him. The fact that he's even awake out of bed, let alone watching.
I did try to reel her in.
There ain't no real nothing.
However, clearly unsuccessfully.
Yeah, for sure. There's just there's no accounting for some people's children.
Or their parents.
Or their parents. Wait, that's me. So, Jakey, I hope you have a wonderful evening tonight. I'm sure after this we won't be speaking anymore. So,
Just remember, if you file sexual harassment charges, they are against your mother,
oh God.
since this is his workplace.
And I be moving to Canada soon.
Hey, I know people.
I know. Well, yeah.
At least you
Let's
won't have
wait
to
for
deal with
some
the results
favors
of the
up there.
elections, no matter what they are. I mean,
Exactly.
regardless of which party you like, this is all a crap show at this point.
And Canada's always looking for new hockey trainers,
I know. That would be the best place for Patrick to go.
so she wanted to get away from the cold.
I miss the cold. I don't miss driving in snow, but I miss it. I never thought I would say that. Okay, I'm just exhausted.
So I'm curious, for those of you who are watching, are you decorating your house for the holidays the same as you typically do, more than you typically do because you're there all the time, or less than you typically do because who the heck cares, nobody's coming over?
That's a very good question.
It's an interesting way to look at things.
I think myself personally, we just moved into a house versus just a little apartment, and I never decorated like the whole time I've lived here in Florida, almost 5 years. And I think this year I might decorate a little bit. Plus, I know this store that sells awesome Christmas decor.
I mean, yeah.
So, it's raining. It's us.
Press,
Yeah.
press.
So
And
yeah,
right now, all our fall stuff is 25% off, and that is on the website too,
it is.
which
on
I know
the
you didn't
website.
mean to segue to that, but
No, but that's perfect.
but yeah, it is. I put the code on there yesterday. So if you buy anything that is with the fall hashtag on its tag stuff, then which really anything fall will have that on there.
And it's store items.
And
Just
it's-
don't forget, not a vendor item if there's
Yeah.
any
So
vendor
if you go to the fall, if there's a whole, there's a tab at the top of Rain Homes Collection that says fall. It says seasonal, and then it says fall. If you go to anything in the fall area, I guarantee you all of that is 25%.
Awesome.
So
All right. And I think, is this the
why is that map?
map? Okay. All right.
I only had this little tiny brush because
I think that I like actually doing, I'm gonna seal mine too. Can you grab
You want
one? Yeah, Missy, like the little one short, or,
One like this.
yeah, that's perfect.
normally I would use a bigger brush, but well, this one was right here, and I didn't feel like going in the back while we were live and going to looking for another brush.
Well, and sometimes it's, these are
That's what I'm here
small
for.
enough pieces that it's not too bad to get in there. And
Is the sound any better still, or is it still horrible? I have to figure this out by tomorrow because I have a big event tomorrow I have to do online.
oh yeah, that would be key to make sure you're good by then.
So if not, then we'll probably pop in live again later tonight at some point. Hopefully, while all of y'all are sleeping or something.
Where nobody has to hear the
And
nonsense.
exactly, and figure all of it out. But I will probably do that from my office, not out here.
I was gonna say, what's gonna happen? People now, we're gonna have the most views because they know that that's happening, just to watch you guys go through. And, yeah,
Yeah, to try to watch us F up the.
it's probably gonna be the most views we've ever had.
I mean, it's quite possible I can come up with a few words I haven't heard yet.
I've got some for you if you need some. I am the queen of made up words.
Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Sorry, I didn't see the A there at the end first.
Thank you for joining us.
It's weird to see my phone actually, like, my phone's usually up there, so I never get to see my phone during all of this.
All the comments and all the people.
I know, it's so weird to be able to see that.
Okay.
It is nice having the closed captioning on them.
Mm-hmm. I think this is probably a 1999 candlestick.
So I think I'm okay.
I feel like you perhaps went over a little, but not to the point where we're still not going to make some money because it's super precious. All right, that's all I want to say about that one.
Yeah, so, I mean, when I bought it, I was thinking that it would be like a 1995 candlestick. So I still figured, you know, I really, honestly, it's been tough to get anything decent lately, in my opinion. It really has been. You go to the stores and they're just like bare. And I'm guessing
they're super expensive.
Or they're super expensive. I mean, I will say, like, the thrift stores, man, they're making some bank.
Well, they notice that folks like us are going in there for the purpose of buying and flipping.
Yeah, there's definitely a growing trend.
Which is a shame, really. I mean, those things are donated, for goodness sake.
Hi, Stefania.
Alright, so, Terry says the sound is a little distorted, and Elaine says she's watching on YouTube and the sound is fine, and they're both on YouTube, so I'm not really sure
Interesting.
how that sound is.
Okay.
But it certainly is better than that echo from the beginning.
Yeah, for sure. That is good to know.
But I don't understand why I can't turn that off on your phone. It's so weird.
I'm swapping all over the place here, just in case y'all haven't noticed that. But I noticed it.
You wouldn't be you if you weren't wearing paint.
Thank you, Miss Sue. True though. I wouldn't know how to not make a mess.
I am telling you, I'm seriously digging this color. Stormy Keys, fixing it.
I'm picturing some piece of furniture in that.
Yeah, for sure, because this, I love this. It's
Beautiful,
beautiful.
Maybe this is what I need to repaint my side tables this color.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Sue.
There you go.
It's a nice deep gray, so I'm sure the coverage would be nice. It's not like you don't have 17 coats of freaking paint on there already.
Yeah.
Paint right over it, give it a sand. I bet you they'd be gorgeous. But seriously, I think that's a great idea. I know, maybe you could do Fridays live and do those, because I will not be there on Friday. Fab Furniture Friday. Now I'm taking forever, I'm very slow.
We could show up where I was
I'm
trying to go.
one-handed, I'm about to be one-sided in head too, because
That's gonna be our.
I feel like it's coming.
Our what is it? The cover photo for the video.
You're not
She's
playing
gonna
a
do
game of
that.
Clue.
Are you done with 3 and I'm just doing 1?
No, I'm done with 4.
I just turned into the Swedish chef there.
You want me to finish that other one?
Yes. Oh, come on.
She is only working with one arm.
It's
today.
coming.
Just only working with one arm. I mean,
Wow.
usually it doesn't take 2 arms to paint a candlestick.
I know, but I can't grip it.
Aw.
I know, poor me.
Aw.
As my mom would
You know what
say,
this is?
it's a tiniest violin with the saddest little. Oh my God, you and my
You're
mother.
not playing it right.
My mother does that. Well, my mother purposely does it all weird like that. And Jake makes fun of her. He's like, no, that's not how it works. And she cracks herself up. She's a little Italian lady.
Oh, that's why, because
She's totally like me, but like
I'm like
3
an
inches
Italian. I'm
shorter.
Italian immersed.
Yeah, for sure you are. No, I'm half Irish and half Italian.
I'm half Irish and half German, but my husband is Irish and Italian, and his family.
What else? Is that all he is too?
Yeah, really. And
Aw.
I mean, he's second generation Italian. So,
Okay.
so there's probably some more blends on his mom's side,
Right.
because they've been in America longer, you know. But
Right.
but his dad, I mean, his grandfather came over on the boat, you know, so he's really Italian.
Yeah.
And that's it. His family is really Italian. It
Uh-huh.
doesn't matter what genetics you say they have. It's Italian.
It's Italian.
And that's kind of I've always been the like Italian mom, even though I have no Italian in me.
Right.
Just because that's the
Just kind of been used to that since you were a teenager.
well. And my best friend when I was little was Italian.
Okay.
And they were the Liccatas. I love being at the Liccatas house.
Caprioli is my mom's maiden name. And then Malarkey was her mom. So massive Italian and massive Irish.
Her dad always wanted eat.
Manja. Right. So it took me forever, but look at my cute little candlestick already for your viewing pleasure.
One candlestick an hour.
Melissa's yay did not sound very
And I'd go over to her house
Impressed.
after school, and there'd be like spaghetti strewn all over the house because like she'd made her noodles that day, and they were just like strewn all over the house.
I love that.
Yum.
Yum. So yum. So yes, it's probably no surprise that I always found Latino men attractive and married an Italian one. Cause yeah,
I'm just taking tags off.
I mean, you need to get most of this one done.
Not too bad.
No, this is really pretty actually.
Yeah, I like the white with the little
This one's
dangly
definitely very,
bits.
very shabby chic, looking,
Mhm.
very sort of that look.
All right. And I can't even get the price tag off.
John Boy makes pretty good noodles when he makes them. Well, he's only made them a couple times, but they were good. I like fresh made noodles.
Because
That was a long time ago. He was in school back then.
yeah, he hasn't made much for us an adult. I mean, he's made some really good foods. He does make a really good curry. And I didn't know I liked curry, to be honest. But he
Can't
does
say
make a
that
good
I've ever
curry.
tried curry.
I tried curry for the first time for Lily's wedding because they wanted curry and rice, vegan curry and rice, and I was prepared not to like it and to figure out how I could just be like really polite about it.
Right. It turns out you
And
actually
it turns out I
enjoyed it.
really liked it.
It was really good.
That's
Really,
good.
it was probably one of the best foods there that night.
Really?
It really was. I was shocked. So,
And
yeah,
it's
I was-
spicy, right? Which I enjoy.
it was, and I don't normally like anything spicy.
Oh.
She kept it on the milder side of spicy. I mean,
Yes,
it was
absolutely.
spicy,
It
but
was,
not,
yeah.
oh my God, hot spicy.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
it wasn't like burn the heck out of your face,
Okay.
spicy, but
It
it
was
was definitely a
good.
little bit of heat. But it was an enjoyable level of it. Not, again, it's not like my eyes were watering.
Yeah. I mean, I love spicy, but I don't like it to where you don't taste flavor, you just taste hot.
Yeah, and I just don't like. I mean, I don't get sauce packets with my taco. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like I
yeah.
don't do any of that. So cleaning up some things right now. So since we've got everybody on YouTube as well as Facebook, are there any techniques you would love to see us do?
We do have that Furniture Friday coming up. What
We
do
have
you
that
want to
Furniture
do?
Friday coming up, that's right. So if we can get this all worked out, our normal schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 p.m. We go live, and we'll be doing that moving forward on both YouTube and Facebook if we can get this technology, working in our favor.
Right? Mondays are always our makeover Monday, Wednesdays are Thrift Haul,
Yeah, and
Fridays
Fridays
are
have
furniture.
So a little bit of a
Selection there.
So what do you want to know how to do? Do you want to learn about putting transfers on, stenciling on furniture, raised stencils? What's your pain point?
Yep, preference.
What's your pain point? Would you like to know how to do?
That's the bit distressing. You're keeping the dangly bits on there, aren't you?
Absolutely, I am. I like the dangly bits.
I know you do. I do like them with the white. I think it just makes them classy. I can't stop looking at the gray though.
It kind of amplifies the shabby chic.
Yeah.
Do you want any waxes or anything? Any glazes on those?
No, I kind of think I might need actually one more coat on some of this. I don't know. Kind
Draw it a little
of,
bit.
yeah, either that or I might do a glaze on here, but I think it needs to dry a little bit because I think if I put anything on, it's just going to pull it off at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm just dressing it a little bit, but I might go on and glaze it just a little bit.
I am going to say I'm disappointed nobody tackled the turkey.
I said I wasn't going to do that today.
Yeah, she's got a plan for turkey.
You've got a turkey plan?
I have a turkey plan, yes.
Ooh.
I may do an extra video for that. But that to me it's not something I can necessarily whip out techniques and whatever in an hour. It's really much more sitting and painting the turkey.
Elaine wants to know what brush to use would be helpful. We did talk about doing a separate video on the separate brushes,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
they're used, when to use them.
So we prefer, our typical go-to is a Klingon S30, and we do sell those on ravehomecollection.com, and we have them in the store. We like the S50 also, which is a slightly bigger brush.
Yeah.
But we are sold out on the S50. They are sold out actually at the manufacturing
yeah.
level. But we like these. We really like the short handles. They hold a good amount of paint. And they're just,
Feel good.
yeah, and both of us have arthritis on our hands. And we don't really have a problem with these brushes, which is really nice. It doesn't,
comfortable.
it doesn't, like, we can paint for hours and it doesn't cramp up our hands.
It's true.
So these are really nice brushes for us,
Yep.
in my opinion. And what I love about them more than any other brush I've ever used is I hate cleaning anything, but especially I hate cleaning brushes. So with that, you actually can just rinse the brush out. And I don't know what's happening here. This is so bizarre.
I'm trying not to interrupt you, but hang on. Can I have a brush? Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Come
carry on.
across your
And
face.
so you can just rinse these out, and then they're meant to be stored with their tips in water, and it pulls all of the paint out of the ferrule. And so you always have a clean brush if you keep it in water.
And
And
I love that.
you have to rinse it first, otherwise the water gets dirty, and then you're just flushing dirty water through your brush, and your brush isn't going to clean itself.
Exactly.
But this has, like, I've barely picked up any of my other brushes since then.
Yeah.
These are two other brushes that we sell, so you brought them over. These are both Stallmasters. And
I like
this is a French, yeah, I love the Stallmaster. Stallmaster was my go-to before the Klingons came out. And I still love these. If I'm going to grab another brush, I always grab my Stallmaster.
Right.
But because they don't clean themselves, I still prefer the Klingon.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about a French tip is made to go into all the grooves.
Yes.
So if you have something that has a lot of intricacy, you want to use a French tip. It'll cut your time in half.
Oh, for sure.
Easily half by using this.
Yeah.
By using the
right all
brush.
into the crevices and all.
Yeah,
the
you don't even have to
deep
do like
spots.
pounce. Like if you use a brush like this, you kind of have to
You're kinda
pounce in there. With a brush like this, it's made to go in there, so you can just paint like normal, and you'll get in all of those. So that's a good brush. And then this brush, the angle head, is actually made to get up under things.
I've never used one of them.
So like if you're painting a chair or painting inside of something that is really difficult, where you need like a super short handle, like something even shorter than this. Like if that's too much for you, then you can use this, and it actually, the way it's angled is made to get up into those corners and things like that. These are really good for painting like inside of cabinets and consoles and inside of drawers and things like that, where you kind of
really can't see.
That's why I brought it over here, because I never know when that one's supposed to be used.
Yeah, and these are really good like under chairs and things like that. If you can't get them up on a table, anything you have to get up and under to get to, anything that like your brush handle is going to be in the way, this is the brush to use.
Yep, absolutely.
And Elaine also says she's interested in raised stencils.
Oh, raised stencils. That would be fun. Let me try to work on that for Friday then.
Okay.
We'll try to get a piece ready for a raised stencil. I think that could be a lot of fun.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm just painting drawers black on this jewelry box just to kind of give it a little something. Yeah. Are we at time?
We are at time.
Oh, all right.
So,
This has been lovely.
so I got 4 candlesticks as a pair compared to,
Were the handles on those round or flat? They were round. weren't
these
they?
are round.
And then the other ones that we had,
They're flat.
they were flat?
They're flat.
Oh,
Pretty sure they're flat. And the nice thing about these round ones is that they do actually, like if you're painting like up high like this, which I do when I'm painting, because I'm only 5 foot tall.
Short people problems.
Yeah, short people. I'm only 5 foot tall, so if I have to reach up and paint, then it fits nicely like in the palm of my hand. Again, makes it easy for me to paint, so that it's not bugging the arthritis in my hand. And I don't necessarily have to get a ladder out either. I can reach most things by just kind of going over. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, carry on about the fact that you've got 4 finished pieces over there, and I've got one.
Oh, I'm
complete
sorry.
gorgeous one.
I apologize. I have 5 now.
She
She
apologized.
took over one. I think you get half credit for that.
I should get at least half.
Okay, I'll give you 3/4. I'll give you 3/4 credit.
I'll take it. I got 1 3/4. No, I got 1 3/4 plus a quarter. I technically got 2 pieces done because I'm painting the drawers only on this jewelry box black because I thought that would be
Yeah,
slick.
I'm not completely sure I'm going to give you credit for 2 pieces.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever.
She's the boss. Well, as always, okay, I'm looking through foggy glasses. There we go. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you guys. Your support means everything to us.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you so much for joining us on both Facebook and
Yeah.
YouTube today. It was a lot of fun. And I'm sorry, we will get the technical glitches
We're
out,
getting
so
there.
you will not have to listen to us underwater or
Yeah.
echoey or whatever. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please go and subscribe. It means the world to us.
Mhm.
And we're trying to grow our little shop. We are.
local
And we
store.
promise we will bring you lots of great DIY.
Yes, absolutely. And we will see you Friday for Fab Furniture Friday. So
Well,
stay
she
tuned for
won't,
that.
but we will.
I'll be watching from home while my dog is in a cone of shame.
No,
Right.
it'll be icing.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh God.
And there's just no telling what we're gonna say on the show. So unlike other craft shows,
Not at all.
not at all. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.